And I am live on PMDB Entertainment. One person is watching. Welcome that one person. Hope you're doing well. I'm okay. But I've decided, following this video, PMDB hashtag 1420. Good day, Shanna. Fantastic seeing you. I'll be having a massive break from uploading live streaming. I'm scrapped the schedule. It's turned out to be another disaster of mine. And following this video, I'll simply be just watching a YouTube viewer watching others on all three of my channels, but I won't be uploading, I won't be live streaming. I am officially putting my PMDB video series on the shelf. A big break is due and it's happening following this video. It's for the best. What's this? LOL, it's not Friday. What do you mean by that, Shanna? Hey, Borderline. Fantastic seeing you in here. Welcome. I've caught you live a few times. Very much appreciate the welcome I get when I pop into your live stream. Very welcome in here. Oh, yes. Hey, Michelle. How are you doing today, Michelle? How are you all doing? Three lovely ladies in right now. I am blessed. Well, I'll be back. I'll be following this video. I am putting my own set of videos on the shelf for an extended long period of time. I've been needing this break for a long time. I'll get into things in a moment. Today's live video was the final straw for me on my other channel, my original channel. The 9 views, I mean, that was the final straw for me. I thought, this is not working. Not many people like these videos. Hey, Diva Dave D, how are you doing? So, the best thing to do with my set of videos, other than to throw them in the trash, is to have a massive, big break on YouTube, hence the title. That's what I'm going to do. Orbs Realum, I hope I pronounced your name right. How you doing? Welcome. We've got a lovely Shanna here. Yes, I did have a schedule, but the schedule didn't work. I tried it. I was determined for the schedule to work. Doesn't work. That doesn't work. Diva Dave D says he's lit. Thank you. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Dave. I haven't seen you for a while. I deactivate Facebook all the time, and I've not been live so often. This is only my 21st live stream this year, so I've not seen you much, Dave. Zachary the Gamer, hello. Shanna says it sounds like a plan. Yes, I think it's a fantastic plan. A great set of people in this live stream so far. I'm blessed. I'm never going to say never ever again but I am taking a massive break. I done 494 videos altogether last year. The trolls, they nearly drove me off last year. This year it's me, my low view count driving me off. This year it's when I seen the 9 views for that live stream, I thought, I've been embarrassed by a lot of my videos, but the 9 views, that was the straw that broke the camel's back for me today. I was so embarrassed by that video performance today, and 9 views for a non-live is bad enough, but 9 views for a live video is atrocious. No, you haven't. Haha. Jay the Silencer. Hello, Jay. He's from Redden, California, I think that is. I think. Welcome. Borderline says, don't ever be, well, I can't help it. I am very embarrassed of how successful I've been on here. I can't help it. I've got to be honest with you all. I'm always honest with you. I always do my best to try and entertain, but I'm very embarrassed of my success on YouTube the last near 9 years. Next month will be 9 years, and I've got 600 subs. 9 years, 1,420 videos, 600 subs. It's pathetic, if I'm being honest. Everybody else in the communities done way less videos than me, put way less work in a lot of years, and doing way better than me. So a definite break is due. Less is definitely more, it seems. Right. Right, Borderline, let us about that. Hey, Dumpster Dads Paranormal. Welcome. So, following this video, I will be a watcher even more. I'm going to, take up more of my time watching everybody and get more involved with the chat and just leaving my own particular series on the shelf for an extended period of time. I really shouldn't come back for a long time. Let's see, where were we? Thank you. You're far too kind, Borderline. Shana says, is something here, loving it. And Paul, you should never be embarrassed. I've been here well and barely broke 500. I don't care about the S. So, Triple D says it is what you make in it. Sound like Jeremy Kyle. What is good, what isn't, all in the eyes of the beholder. Okay, Kimberly. Michelle sharing the love. You define the goal. Hello, Rebecca. A lovely set of people in here so far. I didn't think I'd get so many nice individuals in at this specific time. Kimberly. Zachary has 2 channels now. See, I did try out a schedule the last 2 weeks. I believe I started doing YouTube back in 2011. I believe you did. I remember you mentioning that before. Will be 9 years next month. My very first video. In fact, my very first online video is already 9 years old. I originally uploaded it to Facebook, had problems uploading my second video to Facebook, and I joined a video platforming site called YouTube, and Bob's your uncle. Let's see. Rebecca is my BFF. I had to share. Oh, thank you very much, Rebecca. Very welcome here. I am taking a big break following this video, but if I do come back, God forbid, you would be very welcome here. Hello, my sister Kimmy. I think I started in 15 or 16, not sure. tis is a pleasure virtually meeting you, Zachary the Gamer. Kimberly says, whose will defeat PewDiePie? I don't want PewDiePie to be defeated. I want PewDiePie to keep on winning. PewDiePie's by no means one of my. I'm not even subscribed to PewDiePie, but I want him to remain the #1 YouTuber for a long time to come. I think it benefits everybody. Let's see. What about you joining a Google Hangout with others? I've never been on someone's panel before. I've never had a panel of my own, and I'm still a panel virgin. Hello, Cheryl. How are you doing? Zachary doesn't like PewDiePie. Oh, because I've made far too many videos this past year. Dumpster. I've made over 100 videos already this year. Hardly anybody's watched, so a big break is definitely overdue. I've never chased S's. It is what it is. I have done hundreds, but never worried about S's. Just connecting with people is all that matters. Egos have no place in my heart. That's how I'm there. Kimberly says that's how she's expanded her audience, having panels, going on Google Hangouts. I'll think about it, Kimberly. I'll think about it. I've never done it before, never had one, never done it before. We shall see. Shanna's laughing at something Triple D says. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl is doing well. Remind me what time it is. 9:20 here in Scotland. We do. It's most of my online friends are from America, and it's a pest. I think I just wanted to because I had not, despite them having 800 billion subscribers, the T series, I had no idea what they were all about. So I was intrigued by them. So I checked them out, Dave. I'm unsubbed from them as well now. But I would like PewDiePie to remain #1. I think it benefits us all. Because, well, just because. PM 27 PM to be exact. Oh, Dumpster Dads had a negative effect with panels. We did panels, turned out to be lots of drama. I'm not being funny, but the only way people seem to get on, if you're a small YouTuber and don't have a viral hit or don't have talent, the only way that you seem to get on is doing the drama channels. I'm never going to be, I hate drama. I'm allergic to drama. I hate bullying, etc. So never go down that path, never have gone down that path. But it seems to be how people get more views as adults who have never grown up. Love. All I'll say more about the drama thing is there's those that do it, but it's those who watch it as well. They enable that crap. They're, in my opinion, those who watch it are just as bad as those producing it. My opinion. Time to friggin' grow up. Drama's for school kids, in my opinion. Anyways, let's see. What have I missed? I helped Rebecca get over her fear. See, it's not really a fear going on a panel. Just, I don't know. We'll see. I think it could be fun. Good evening, Artsy Studios. Hi, Shanna. I feel you, Zachary. Come on, peeps. Thumbs up. That's all right. If you generally enjoy these videos, my crooked thumbs, Hillary and Bill, not named after two people in particular, would really appreciate a thumbs up. Over 4 hours time difference, good to know, Cheryl says. How you doing, Artsy? I can't think, Dave. Hey, Jessica R. How you doing? Oh, well, I don't. There could be people talking about me on here, on Twitter, um, elsewhere. I don't pay attention to it. I get bored by it. And I don't think it's what adults should be doing. I think when you reach a certain age, like 16 and above, you shouldn't really be producing drama. You shouldn't really be watching it. You should have grown up out of it. And I've chosen to never go down that path, and I haven't. I've had people try to drag me in. I've had my fair share of trolling nights, but I've refused to become part of the drama. Anyways, Cheryl says, same, I hate drama too. I avoid it like the plague. See, the thing is with drama, it might be all fun and games to begin with, but people seriously get hurt and have got really hurt, and in some cases worse, over crappy drama. The moment someone dives into that or becomes one of these channels is the moment PMDB unsubscribes and never watches you again. I totally understand that, Dumpster Dad. Dave says, yeah, worst relationship I've ever been in, Shanna. I must have missed something that Triple D said. Zachary says, I don't subscribe to anyone who has over 20k subs unless it's something interesting for me. Like, that's fair enough. Totally understand that, Zachary. I seem to prefer small YouTubers myself, small live streamers. The only sort of big YouTubers I'm subscribed to is AVGN, who I've loved he's my favorite YouTuber, big YouTuber anyways, the Angry Video Game Nerd. I think I subscribed to Joe Rogan again. When Alex Jones returned to his show, I forgave Joe Rogan and subscribed to him again. I'm trying to think who else I'm subscribed to that's big. It is mostly small YouTubers I'm subscribed to. Yep, keep it in the playground. Absolutely, I'm into that. Kimberly says, I don't usually invite anyone random. I have to at least have what. Yeah, I think that's a great idea to at least watch them first, get to know them before having them on the panel. Artsy Studio says, hey, Shanna, how are you? Hey, Unchained Melodies Crafty Cafe. Nice name change or name extension. I'm well, Artsy. How are you? Isn't it great to see Artsy in here? Ralph's tracking and more. Hey, Ralph. I used to have a friend called Ralph, but we fell out over Trump. That's another thing. If, God forbid, if I ever do come back and the PMDB video series comes off the shelf, I'm staying far away from politics. It gets so ugly. Let's see. I'm overwhelmed by this. Right, okay. Kimberly doesn't have Twitter. I rejoined in January. You're not missing much, Kimberly. It's a waste of time having Twitter, in my opinion. Absolutely good for you, Paul. See, I went straight subscribe Artsy Studios without watching. Aren't you brave? Yeah, we totally agree on that. Dumpster Dad. Hey, Ralph. Kimberly's saying, no problem. Never need to apologize, Sean. I don't. I just appreciate you being here at all. And thank you for popping in. Cheryl says exactly. Kimberly says, oh, I would be sad. I like my friend from across the pond. Don't go anywhere. Well, I am going to be taking a big break. I've never deleted one video, folks. I've got so many cringe-worthy stuff on here over the last 9 years. I've not deleted one channel, obviously. I'm not. If I get removed one day, it won't be because of me. Um, but I am taking a massive break. It's overdue. I've burnt myself out. 9 views in the last video on my original channel. That was, I nearly cried. 9 views. Maybe it's 9 views that represents 9 years. Maybe that's what it was. Yes, I'm going to take a break, Cheryl. I thought I was your favorite YouTuber. I have no favorite small YouTubers, but Angry Video Game Nerd is probably still my favorite big YouTuber. I have no favorite small YouTubers. I love you all equally. No favorites in here. No drama, no favorites in here. Let's see. Is it true that the internet where you are is much better? If Article 13 gets passed, it will be a lot worse than the States. I'm okay. Unchained Melody, how are you? Yeah, it definitely does cause drama politics. I totally understand, Kimberly not wanting to talk politics or religion. It's can get ugly. Well, I haven't been live on this channel since a couple of weeks. That's like a lifetime. YouTube terms, a couple of weeks not being live when you've been live often. A break is okay. Do what you need. Don't give up, Phil, Kimberly says. Jessica R says, I would stay long, but I'm so tired. I'm going to take a little nap. I appreciate that, Jessica. I'll try and catch one of your live streams soon. Jessica R says, God bless to you all. Bobby, very well. Very happy to see you in here. You've been a great supporter of mine recently. It doesn't go when people reply, comment on my non-live videos. It is very noted and very much appreciated. Yes, give yourself time out, clear the spirits, refresh yourself. Absolutely, I'm into that. New horizons. I haven't been live in a while either. I've noticed something strange going on in YouTube. I thought you were live the other day on Unchained Melody, but I've noticed YouTube's YouTube's always broken, but I've noticed like old videos have been coming up in my latest subscription box. Instead of getting people's new videos, old videos are coming up. Has anybody else had that? Cheryl, she only went live once. How was it for you, Cheryl? This is my 21st live of 2019. So this is 246th live video I've did. One person, two people came to my live stream on the other channel earlier on, and I understand how that feels. It's not great when it's such a, it's not great when that happens. This is great. I am blessed with an awesome crowd in right now. All different. So it's happening with Bobby too. Glad I'm not alone. Unchained says, that is probably because I am in the process of changing my channel a bit. Making stuff private and making some public again. It could have been something to do with that. Well, I never apologize for that. Most of my videos are public. Some are private from time to time for various reasons. Green Eyes, welcome. I've not seen you in here in a long time. I've seen you about, like Cab 7 stream and others. I hope you're doing very well. Yeah, YouTube seems to be forever broken, Bobby. I better not say it's a conspiracy or anything, get myself in trouble. Hey, Stephanie. I've noticed I don't get the notifications for the people I watch very regularly. I prefer premieres to live streams right now. See, I did 2 premieres for 2 of my non-live videos. Nobody watched, so that was the end of that. Green Eye's doing very well. Or well. Good. Glad to hear that. Just wanted to drop in, say hi, leave. I appreciate that, Stephanie. I hope you're doing well, Stephanie. I hope to catch you one of your lives. I'm having an awesome stream so far, thanks to a lovely set of people in here like Kimberly. I'm not getting my notifications until 20 or 30 minutes. How annoying is that? YouTube is drunk, Kimberly thinks. Artsy Studio says, hi, Stephanie, how are you? I am looking for new YouTubers to watch. Good to see you still here, Rebecca. Whoever wants to participate in this, give me 3 names, big or small, in between, doesn't matter. Let me know in the chat whom are your 3 favorite YouTubers. My favorite big one is AVGN. But I feel like I need more people to watch. So if anybody, I understand if nobody wants to do this, but let me know whom your 3 favorite YouTubers are. Let's see. Notifications have been really messed up. Unchained Melody says, Bobby says, Paul, have you tried Twitch? I hear good things about Twitch. I've never used Twitch ever. So can't really comment. Let's see. Definitely Unchained Melody. It's been happening to me too. Diva Day's got a big smile on his face. Triple D saying hi to Green Eyes. I've only been watching 2 lately, Paul. Kimberly's not sure if she could pick 3. Cheryl has 4, and it's her top 3 is Dark Side XL, Dead in Sight. I've watched a number of times recently. He's a nice guy. And TTAGM, I've not heard of that last one. Dead in Sight, I've watched, and Dead in Sight's one of the ones I've watched most this year, actually. He's a nice guy. I like him. Rebecca says, Kimmy and Wade, so many more. I appreciate you, telling me who your favorites are, because I just feel like I need pointed in the right direction, because the chat's going far too fast. scroll up, see if I've missed anything. Unchained Melody says, Boogie, 808, Soldier Poet. Sue's placed 2 and me are far too kind, Unchained Melody. I am good, Greenie. One of my favorites is Thrifty Dad, but he just came back from a YouTube leave, so he doesn't have much content back up yet. I appreciate you, all these suggestions, because sometimes with all these billions of videos on YouTube, I click on YouTube and I have no idea what to watch. So suggestions is very much appreciated. I want to surround myself with the best YouTubers. Let's see. Green Eyes is good. Artsy Studio says there's just too many. Cheryl says the theatre and gaming mechanic. Diva Dave D says my sister told me the other day that I looked high. Why am I laughing at that? Which I guess I do. So yeah, I'm good. Flippin' Hustler says, in no order, Borderline, Kimberly, Wade's Adventures, and Craig's List Hunter. Flippin' Hustler, welcome. And very welcome to you too, Jenna. I've bumped into you a few times in other people's live streams. Always a pleasure. Kimberly says, I was just about to say the king of confetti who just came in. I've watched a couple of your live streams, Flippin' Hustler. Jenna says, greens Paul in chat. Kimberly says, I've read that one. Unchained Melody says, just being honest. Hi, Jenna. Hello, Diva. Green Eye says, I've been watching Cab 7 and Peggy. I can never pronounce that surname. I know who you mean, Phil. I've been watching Conklin streams, RC streams quite often, and I sometimes see Peggy in there. Cab 7, he's isn't he great? He's a great live streamer. I don't know him, but every time in there, and every time I leave Cab 7's live stream, I'm inspired to become a better person myself. I think he's definitely one of the best small live streamers out there in our wee community. He builds people up. I love it. Diva Dave D says the best YouTubers. Yeah. Simply the best YouTubers, Dave. Well, good on you that I'm into that, Dave. I'm into that. He says, well, good on you that I came by them. Jenna says, hey, Artsy, I'm okay. Thank you. How are you tonight? Bobby says, entertainment hacker, hard to choose because it depends on Bobby's saying depends on her mood. That's totally true. Bobby also says there is an after hacker. Melody says, oh, you might like Ghosts of Hawaii. He does live ghost hunts. You see, I've been getting more and more interested in the paranormal stuff. Unfortunately, what I've noticed, I've talking about the drama channels that I avoid like the plague earlier. When I first started watching the paranormal lot, I was so chuffed with how they seemed to be a very sort of loving community. Then I started seeing some sort of drama between some paranormal channels. I'm like, well, don't go there, but just talk about blooming ghosts and what the ghosts get up to. Don't go down the drama path, because people like me just instantly unsubscribe and we never come back. I'm stubborn. Once I'm finished with a channel, I'm done. Never see me again. So it's sort of disappointing the way some paranormal channels were going. Like, I don't really need. Oh, please don't go down that road. Let's see. Artsy Studios says it's so hard to show love to everyone. I'm following each day. Oh, yeah. It's impossible to watch every single person every single day. Did Orbs leave again? I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's all still here, Dave. Appreciate the thumbs up. We've got Mary in here. What's up? Appreciate you commenting on my other videos, Mary. I'm glad you survived the Justice League movie. What is Craigslist Hunter? Green asks. I'm really well, honey. Winding down for the night now. Lunatic Dad. I was actually. I'm glad you mentioned Lunatic Dad. I haven't seen him live in a bit, and the lives I have seen of his have been. He's got high energy, and I believe he's a wrestling fan too. He sometimes comments on my videos. Give me a hell yeah. Dave says, aye, hell yeah, big up for Conk. Aye. He's got his tongue out at Mary. Kimberly says, Craigslist Hunter is a guy who resells items for a living. Welcome to Midnight Raven. The chat's just got nicer. Yeah, Cap 7. Sometimes I'm not participating in people's chats. I sometimes watch it all on my newish PlayStation 4 where you can't comment, you can't participate in a chat. And I can, Cab 7 is one of those that I can put on in the background and just listen to him and while I do other things. And, not many people I do that with. He is a gentleman and that sells on eBay, Amazon, and has a brick and mortar store. Unchained Melody says Bowstar channel is amazing too, very talented and funny. I think I have that username rings a bell, Melody. I think I have watched Bowstar before. Dave says, good evening, Raven. Great, thank you for coming in, Raven. Green Eye says, I'll have to check that one out. Apologize if I've missed anything in the chat. Sometimes I ramble too much and miss things. Wow, it's this Cap 7. He wants 10K, right? Bobby says I'll be listening, but working on sewing a book. So I want no problem, Bobby. I appreciate you listening. If it's me you're referring to, I think I've missed something in the chat. Oh, right, Midnight Raven. Get better soon. Get better soon. Janice agreeing, saying so true, Paul. With something I said earlier, I think. Hello, Deb. Who's Deb? I think I'm missing things in the chat. Yeah, Lunatic Dad has got high energy. I lack a lot of high energy. So, no. In fact, no. Sometimes I criticize myself too much, but I was going too far. I was going to go too far criticizing myself there. MVW, welcome. How you doing? Yep, it's impossible to watch everyone. There's only so many hours in a day, and you have to make time for the things that are important: sleep, eat, in any order you need to. Yes. I was going to make a rude. No, I'm not going to be rude. I'm not going to be rude. Okay, no problem, Jenna. Hurry back. Mary says, "Oh, Justice League was crap, but still not as bad as Batman versus Superman." Granny takes a trip is here. Welcome. The Midnight Raven says, "I place some people in the back when I carry on." Yeah, yeah. It's quite. I quite like doing that. The Midnight Raven. Sometimes I feel like I take in more what's going on when someone's in the background, because sometimes when I'm watching someone and not paying attention to the chat, I sometimes go into a daydream watching people and I end up thinking about completely other stuff other than what they're talking about. Like I've got bad concentration habits and I sometimes drift off into a daydream watching some. It's not because they're boring or anything, it's just, it just is what it is. I hate that saying, but I feel like, it is what it is. Right. I know the feeling. I don't like it. Losing people, MVW says. Hey, Granny. He is from Ireland. I fell asleep in some gaming streams because they're so mellow. It's actually a compliment. Means I feel, yeah, I think it's a. I've, he who should not be named, AJ, one of the band personalities on YouTube. Sometimes, I've tried falling asleep while watching real news. Well, he's got too much high energy. Like I'll wake up. That's one of the ones that I can't fall asleep watching. He's just got too much high energy. He's far too loud. Like I've actually woke up and got scared. And he's been in the middle of a rant about fake news. Good old, good old AJ. Um, Unchained Melody says he's a very nice man. Dave says, I think my time on YouTube goes with listening to Joe Rogan and H3. I've not watched H3 in a long time. Joe Rogan, I've started watching again. I loved the Alex Jones return episode. I think it's currently got 11 million views, and it's going to be Joe Rogan's most watched podcast of all time. I think an incredible amount of views, and so much more likes compared to dislikes. A big turnout for Alex Jones, and majority of people would want him back on here. I think. Let's see. Mary says, I watch a lot of channels. It's hard to watch. It is true. There's only so many hours in the day. The Midnight Raven says, I'm going well, nearly at 1.5K, just 30 away. Congratulations. Granny Takes a Trip says, hey, hiya, Mary. Unchained Melody says, he wrote a song for me and Boogie and sang it. Oh, nice one. Kimberly says, chasing squirrels is what that is. I like chasing squirrels in my lives. I'm all over the place sometimes. I'm Jordan Peterson, of course. I think I know who that is. I think I know who that is. Welcome back, Zachary. Cheryl says, hi, Mary. Green Eyes says, my hubby is home, so I'm going to... Hey, you take care, Green Eyes. Appreciate it. It's fantastic seeing you again in here. MVW says, yeah, but I'm doing my best. Mary says, hi, Zach. Bye, Green Eyes. There's a lot of awesome people in here. Yeah, Dave's got a couple of channels, one Danish channel and one English channel. Welcome back, Jenna. Artsy Studios is saying that's awesome to the Midnight Raven. OMG, I love the accent so much. Did you just say something about a boot? Did I say something about a boot? I appreciate it. I cringe at my accent. I'm glad somebody likes it. God, the chat is flowing tonight. Bye, Green Eyes. Take care, Greenie. Can't be better. I'm still here just listening. I appreciate that, Dumpster Dad. What? Yeah. What's it like there today in beautiful Scotland? It's very, very cold in beautiful Scotland. It was beginning to look a lot like Christmas on Saturday. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. With all that snow on Saturday. I seem to be seeing some of the same messages. I think YouTube is drunk. We have got Spirit Vox, Paranormal Dundee. Good evening. Good evening to you. Borderline says, Kimberly says, yeah, 30 away. Oh, definitely. Midnight Raven's going to smash that soon, I think. Mary says, hi, Dundee. Do you have two computers you're looking at? Me? Sometimes I look at the camera. Sometimes I'm looking at the chat. I've never heard of that game, Zachary. I'm scared to say its name. It sounds like it would be a trigger word. What is sleep? Artsy Studios asks. I appreciate all the suggestions of whom to watch on here because like I say, I flick on YouTube and sometimes my mind goes blank of whom to watch, which is ridiculous considering the billions of videos on here. Dave says, I get sad when I start new friendships. Hope you're rolling. Oh, thank you very much. You're friendly for that. If you do generally enjoy these videos, I very much appreciate the thumbs up. 18 thumbs up, just my age. What am I saying? We're going to sing. They've called it because Bath B don't have enough power to what? Okay, Zachary. I'm terrified to pronounce its full title because I think that's one of the trigger words. Spice trigger's not a trigger word, actually, come to think of it. I sleep too low, I know, but I want to watch as many people back as well, your health should come first. As much as I love Artsy Studios, say, I'd put my health first. Dave says, haha, right, Paul had fun when I had a lot of fun. Did you have fun when Alex returned to the Joe Rogan podcast? I think my favorite bit was when he was getting so wound up, so animated about something about abortions. And I've never seen a man, a human being, the living meme that is Alex Jones. I've never seen anybody in my life get so animated. Like, oh me, I like. He was getting so animated, so wound up, so loud in that specific moment. I thought I was going to get complaints from the neighbors. He was that loud. Like that was, oh me, oh me. See, I'd say he's one of my favorites on here too, but he's banned. How is Adriana? It's a good question. And I think Adriana's doing well. I was speaking to her briefly today. Paranormal Dundee, I appreciate you stopping in by. How are you today? Are you from Scotland by any chance? Diva, hope you're rolling too. Diva Dave D says, right, we gotta focus on the present, past, and future. Doesn't exist, so should not affect our present state permanently. Yes. Try telling that to the left, Dave. Try telling that to the left. Are you watching one or two screens? Oh, just the one screen. MVW, because I can't pronounce her name. I butcher the English language quite often and butcher people's names in here. It works forever in progress. Jenna saying, hey, you bless Paul. I'm so behind this chat. Kimberly says, well, just so you know, when you're done with this live, I'm going to binge. Oh, God bless you, Kimberly. Feel free if you insist. I am actually working on a huge playlist on my other original channel, which will have every single video I've ever did. I wouldn't recommend doing this playlist, but if you insist binge watching, feel free. Feel free. Figure I'll let you know so you don't think I'm a creep when you see all my comments blowing your videos up. Oh me. I'm going to go embarrassed now because I've made some bad videos. Don't hold back now, Kimberly. Don't hold back. Tell me when they're not very good. I'm trying so hard not to swear on here. It's so difficult. I can't sing on Chain Melody. No, I can't sing. Very true. I think even when the ego is tamed, we will tend to relax and not be alert. We should always seek bettering and conversations thereof. Wish all the good on you. Bobby says, I like it too. MVW says, Diva, thank you for that. You too, bless you. People might be surprised at this, despite making 1,420 videos. MVW, I'm quite shy too. Everything that comes out my mouth is the truth and my true feelings. But this is a performance. This is not the me, how I act in real life. I'm quite a shy person in real life. I thought you were from Scotland, Dundee. I've been there a few times at Dens Park. And in fact, I've had some great nights out in Dundee too. MVW says, you're too kind. This is a way for me to deal with my autism. Melody says, good. Diva Dave D says, health is important. I caught myself the other day snacking on some chips. Oh, God forbid, Dave. Felt pretty essay about it, even though I shouldn't. If we see what is to be fixed, you can start working with it. Dave, go and eat some chips. Your friendly says, hello everybody, made a post for you on YouTube. You made a post for me on YouTube. Thank you very much. Unchained Melody says, I disagree. MVW says, I know, but don't give much about myself. MVW also says, something bad happened today, but they're... Yeah, it's a lot of evil rising in the world right now. That's all I'm not going to personally comment on stuff of that nature just now. Kimberly says, I like to multitask, and today all I have to do is take photos of the items I sell, so I will binge watch people during times I'm working. I feel blessed that someone is going to binge watch me. I feel very blessed. MVW says, hey, you're friendly. I think I've finally gone through the chat. See, it's such good company in here tonight. We're nearly an hour in. Welcome back, Mary. And it's just flown by. It's just flown by. Treat yourself so you'll be in a better position to do good onto others. Diva Dave, Dr. Dave says. Teacher Dave says. Kimberly says, oh, Paul, you are a good egg, sir. I have my moments for a crack, though. Dave also says, I had someone post something about what happened the other day, or well, hinting it by putting out everybody else, reminded them that we've been ending each other since forever, and there's nothing. Well, totally, Dave. Totally, Dave. I know what you're talking about and agree with you. Jenna says, I heard that as well. Blessings. Absolutely. It's such a senseless loss of life lately. There is, in my opinion, evil doesn't have a race. It doesn't have a religion. Evil hurts everybody. Evil hurts everybody. And it doesn't have a political stance. And unfortunately, I don't think there's much we can do about it. There will always be evil. There will always be good. MVW says, I know Diva, but I'm exercising to make others happy. Mary says, I'm hiding from a little girl that wants... Mary and the Soulless Trenchcoat often make me giggle on a live stream, often make me nervous too. I'm not sure how to react half the time. MVW says, Dad brought me home. It was serious. Hey, you're friendly. Thank you, honey. Bless you. Kimberly says, we all do. To be honest, I wanted to quit making videos today. It must be swinging in the air. I was feeling discouraged, but chatted with my best friend forever, Rebecca, for a bit, and she talked me off the... Oh, it seems like you've got a great friend in Rebecca, in my eyes, Kimberly. Jenna says, yes, absolutely. It's just that. Well said. Yeah, just, there's... What I'll say about politics, there's insanity on the left, there's insanity on the right, there's insanity in between. No parties are perfect. Isn't that a shame we just couldn't all get along? But that seems to be a difficult... There's it's, it is what it is. Right, where were we? And I think the mainstream media, like they God, I'm scared to criticize them these days because they have such a effect on the big tech, but the mainstream media don't help the issue. They really do not help the issues that are going on. And I've personally tapped out with TV myself. I never watched the fake news. I mean, the mainstream media. Only time I watch television now is when Rangers are on the TV. That's the only time I watch television because it's all fake news, in my opinion, and it's all propaganda nonsense. And they really irritate me. And I won't say anything else. I'm afraid to say anything else. You are right, Paul. Exercising, I mean. Stars will still shine even in the darkest nights. Don't ever forget. That's a great message, Kimberly. Rebecca says, we do have bad days. That's why we have to be there for each other. Absolutely. Amen to that. Mary says, true borderline. I have had those days. Um, Diva Dave D says, evil, good, not one without the other. As you said, Paul, it has no religion. Evil and good are actions, not beings. Dave is absolutely spot on in regards to that, in my opinion. Well, we need to pull you out of that dark corner, Mary, because you do make us all laugh in here a lot of times, and very much appreciate that. It looks like you have both got a beautiful friendship together. I can see it in the chat, Kimberly and Rebecca. Yes, yes, I want some tea. No sugar because I'm sweet enough. I'd appreciate that, Jenna. You've got me wanting tea now. I'm going to probably have a commercial break in a moment and then come back refreshed. Yes, they definitely do, Dave. And Dave says they pick and choose and what stories to tell and see if they actually just were neutral and just reported news. I would watch them more. I think they do this nonsense for ratings, but their ratings get less and less each year. A lot of the big media news companies. How about just tell the news and just have a neutral view? Just report the friggin' news. I think more people would watch. People are sick of the fake news. Regardless of what side, I think people on both sides are totally sick of the mainstream news. Kimberly says, so true about good and evil. Diva Dave D says, my parents and grandparents tell me to watch the news. LOL. LOL indeed. I tell them no. I can find everything I need online or in the real world, Dave says. Um, Jenna says, yes, indeed, that's for sure. Dave's smiling at Kimberly. MVW says, I exist to make people happy. Well, you do. You make me smile. You make Dave smile. You're good. You're a good soul, MVW. I'm blessed to have you in this chat. Uh, yeah, I love tea too. I love tea. Oh, the fleece. Never fear. The fleece is near. It's never too far away. You shouldn't be encouraging that, Jenna. Me and my fleece fetish. Yeah, I'm gonna have a tea soon. Actually, there's such a great crowd in here. I'm gonna have a cup of tea soon. Fleece Nation, absolutely. Love fleeces. I'm nuts about fleeces. I'm already nuts, but it's one of my quirks, isn't it? Jenna says, I'm the same. Tea sounds good right now. Melody says, oh my God, Mary, Mary, Mary. I think on that note of what Mary said, I'm going to have a commercial break. I'm going to have a commercial break. And I'll be right back. So chat amongst yourselves. I understand people leaving me. Because there's not much that goes on in this room when I'm not here. So chat amongst yourselves. And but I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. I'm back, obviously. This is not a ghost. All right, let's see what I've missed. I'm going to scroll back up and see what I've missed. I'm just seeing what Mary's said. Mary, you're outrageous. Jenna says, okay, Paul. No, it wasn't that kind of break, Mary. And MVW is laughing. So is Jenna. What is everyone's favorite tea? I'm quite easy Ozy with tea. Tetley tea, I guess it would be for me. I don't know if you get Tetley tea in America. Mary says, well, there was that one time you left and Stone Cold. Mary is referring to my, you might as well come down. You might, come on down. Come on down, Steve. Mary is referring to my Stone Cold Steve Austin Christmas card, in case anybody's wondering. Apparently, he was, you were showing too much during one of my commercial breaks. Kimberly says, quirks are good. I like people who beat their own drum. I've always been a misfit, an oddball. God will get on so well, Kimberly. Whatever you want to call it, one thing I know for sure, those is I'm proud to be quirky. Absolutely, man. I love fleeces. I love fake fights. Well, I used to love fake fights. Wrestling's atrocious these days. I love Scotland's most successful club. I love being who I am. So I'm into that. Kimberly says, if you don't be yourself, then how are those looking for you supposed to? Absolutely. Absolutely. Kimberly says, if you don't be yourself, then how are those looking for you supposed to find you? It's so true. Well, here we go. Dave says, Rebecca, I'm not old, mature. And Dave, I was drinking tea when I was 2 years old. Don't give me that rubbish. He ranges from teacher, Dave, then he calls himself a kid sometimes. I'm like, no, Dave, you're 21. You're not a kid anymore. Mary says, not really a tea person. I do like cold tea better than hot tea, though. Interesting. Rebecca says, I love sun tea in the summer. It's cold tea. I don't think I've ever tried that before. MVW says, I like it both. I was drinking tea since I was 2, Dave. Dave is funny. Just browsing through the comments here. Tetley, yes, Tetley tea is my favorite, I guess. But I am easily amused. Just browsing through the comments here, trying to catch up. Hello, exploring with Murad. How are you doing? I was thinking about you today. All good things. I was thinking, you know what? I might just stay up and do a little bit of binge watching YouTube myself. I caught Ambi today live, uncensored Ambi, whom I haven't caught live in a while. And I'm hoping to catch, there's a few YouTubers out there that I haven't watched live as often because I've been asleep when they've went live. And I'm hoping to, if I am up late tonight, if Murad's live or Marie's live or somebody else within that paranormal community is live, I'm hoping to catch them. Yes, I caught Ambi today. She was giving us a tour of her new house, I think. Yeah, it was a new house. Look, right, a nice crowd in here. How you doing, Murad, anyway? Good to see you in here. You put your favorite tea bags in a jar and let the sun do the work, Rebecca says. Oh, nice. That is cool. I agree. So following this video, for those, well, the big break's going to happen. I've just burnt myself out this last year. I just feel like it's time to put my Pacific set of videos on the shelf, and it really is time for a break. But all 1,420 videos will always be on here, as far as I'm concerned. 272 of them are on BitChute as well. I own all the videos I've made. I think that's important to own your own stuff because you could be gone like that at any given time on any of these big platforms. It is what it is, unfortunately. No, I'm going on holiday, if you will, Mary, I think would be the term. MVW says, "Hi, Murad, how are you?" Kimberly says, "I made myself some tea. I need to drink mine before it gets stone cold. Nothing worse than stone cold hot tea. If that makes any sense." How do you drink your tea? Just like this. Burn my tongue. I usually make it far too hot and I burn myself. So I had these schedules for my videos the last couple of weeks. First, it was a non-live videos every Monday and Friday. Then I added a wrestling themed video in my rebranded channel, Wrestle with Damien, that used to be called Team Paul Michael. And then nobody watched any of those non-live videos, so I thought I'm going to have to go live again to try and boost the numbers. I went live today on my PMDB Videos channel and 9 views. Like, oh my God. That's embarrassing. So I thought, oh, I'm putting my videos on the shelf. 9 views. 9. Anybody else in my shoes would have quit, like properly quit, a long time ago. Anybody else in my shoes would have done that a long time ago. Murad is good. I hope they never Why would they terminate you, MVW? I've watched your videos before. Why would they terminate you? Mary says, "Oh, I see. You will definitely made the YouTube Hall of Fame, in my opinion. My last view got 50 people. Well, that's I had 2 people watching me, so you had 48 more people watching than me, Murad. So I think you're doing good. The 40 he meant." Hmm. Were you playing music in the background or something? I know I don't like music. Paul, but everyone's vids are pretty awesome. So my video series following this video might be on the shelf for an extended period of time. Hopefully a year. A year would be nice. What's happening April 7th? Now, Mary. No drama in here. No drama in here. Let's see. I'll scroll back up, Melody, and see what question you asked. I must have missed something. Let's see. Exploring with Murad. I remember you mentioning you were going to do the pet cemetery investigation. And yeah, must be chuffed with that then. 300 views. Pretty good, I would say. But why after April 7th? What's the connection, MVW? I would love to just, in regards to making videos, just vanish for a year. I really would. But unfortunately, I've got a horrible feeling I'm going to come back far too soon. I've got this horrible feeling I'm going to come back with PMDB hashtag 1421 and come back way too soon. But I am intending for this to be a big break. Oh, how I drink my tea? Well, what do you mean by that, Unchained Melody? I just put boil the kettle, put a tea bag in, pour it on a tea bag, then put milk in and take the tea bag out and drink it. See, unfortunately, MVW, I would suggest to everybody just don't do any types of music videos, music in the background, singing. It's just not worth it. That's what I'd recommend to everybody. I've had some music in the background of some of my very old videos before, and it's been a pest getting the music out. I've managed to get a number of the music tracks out. But just to save any hassle, any strikes, I would recommend to everybody just unless it's your own music, don't use music. It's not worth the hassle. Especially with this Article 13 probably getting approved, that's going to be a nightmare. It really is. All right. I wondered if you put anything. Oh, just milk, Melody. Sometimes I have drunk it black, just black, no milk, and it's still pretty good. MVW says, but I don't know, you had to ask permission. I'm not sure if that is the case. They never gave a reason. I would just stop having anything with music, singing, just because it gets you in so much bother. Unchained Melody says, I use cream and sugar or cream and honey. Kimberly says, what if your numbers just start? They're not going to rise. They're not. They'll start going down. I wish, borderline. I wish. My best videos out there are probably the ones that have hardly been watched. I think when people click on my non-live videos, they have a good time watching them. I really truly believe that. The non-live edited ones, I think people really have a good time watching those when they click on them. MVW says, but I see most of the people doing it. Well, yes, there's a lot. Unfortunately, MVW, there's a lot of double standards with YouTube. Murad says, I like mint and honey in his tea. Got a lot of tea Jennies, so to speak, in here. I love it. Kimberly says, I mean, like in 50 to 100 happening next month. I mean, it could happen. I know, but even just unfortunately, just singing lyrics, MVW, the AI doesn't like it. To me, I mean, it's the whole copyright thing's BS. To be honest, I don't think if you're, for example, if you've got music in the background and you're talking over the music, it shouldn't be such a big hoo-ha, you know? I'd love to be playing music in the background, but I just avoid it. Be playing simply the best back in the background. That'd be great. Or Penny Arcade, or Follow Rangers. Better not start singing. I sing all. Yes, you do. Exploring with Murad. Well, Murad, I suck at singing too. I don't know if you've ever heard me sing in some of my older videos. I suck too. Yeah, just you know, it's a shame you've even got to delete them or feel the need to delete them, but I think you should be fine, MVW, going forward if you don't have anything to do with copyrighted songs, should be fine. Maybe, Kimberly, maybe. Murad says my old channel was the Haunted Explorers. See, I thought it was just your channel. I always got confused by that name, the Haunted Explorers, because when I subscribed to that channel, I just thought it was just you that was on it. So like, where's the other explorers? But you've left that channel. YouTube is unfair, I think. And how it sounds like you're doing pretty okay on your own, Murad. Apparently, there's a lot of questionable rules YouTube has. It's such a joy being on here. Melody says, I haven't really had an issue when I do songs on my channel, but they said if I make money off them, I would have to pay a portion to the musician. YouTube needs to grow up. I think I mentioned in an earlier live stream today, you know what big tech lacks? Adults. There's a severe lack of adults, I believe, running big tech. My opinion. My opinion. If you don't like someone's content, guess what? Don't watch it. Don't watch. Seriously, I don't know about everybody else in here. I can't speak for everybody else, but if there's somebody I don't like, or somebody who doesn't like me is making stuff about me or wherever, I don't watch them. Life's too short to watch people I don't like. Number one, or content I think is garbage. There's plenty of others out there. Explorer McMurad says, I had this channel for a little over a month and 2 weeks. I'm now, I'd say you're doing very well, Murad. On my original channel, I took about, in fact, I don't even think I've hit 450 fans in Murad on my original channel. I've had that nearly 9 years. MVW says, I agree, but I hope I'll be there. They only want money. MVW says, Jenna says, that's for sure. Unchained Melody says, I have to eat drama? Drama? I read that wrong. I have to eat dinner. But we'll come back if you're still. Well, I'm not sure how long we'll stick around for Unchained Melody, but obviously be welcome back. Diva Dave D says, money are used to keep the wheels spinning. MVW says, Amen, Paul, Amen. Yeah, Diva, indeed. Mary says, there's quite a few YouTubers I don't watch for personal reasons. I just, I just think it's, you only live once. Why would you watch someone you don't like or don't like their content? I'm not wasting my time watching people's content I don't particularly like or don't particularly like them. Explorer with Murad says, I used to have over 1K. I think in a month's time, Murad, you'll have 1K again, Buller, with the rate you're going. And I don't think that's a great solution they have Dave. I think it's totally crazy. We shouldn't be responsible for the comments we get, especially big YouTubers. I mean, how are you supposed to? You shouldn't be responsible for what strangers say on your videos, in my opinion. This, uh, why don't I used to have mods. Diva Dave D used to be a mod. Unchained Melody used to be a mod. I think Murad was a mod at one point. I took all the mods away. I took all the mods away, even from Adriana, the lovely, the beautiful Adriana. Please marry me now, Adriana. I just I felt like the whole mod thing. I ended up not doing so many lives, and I have noticed in my streams and other people's live streams, the whole wrench thing can cause issues for some people. So I just decided to take everybody's wrench away. I thought, the hell with this potential drama with the blue wrench thing. So I took them all away. Plus, I like being in control far too much because if you've got them, if people like fall out with you and you forget to unmod them, they can delete a bunch of comments and stuff. I'm told. Money, money, money. That's so true. Be right back. Jenna says we all go. Ha! Was reading what Mary wrote. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm a mod in some places. Um, I'd rather not have the wrench personally. I don't mind. I never use it. Never use it. Adriana's doing good. Murad, I was speaking with her briefly today. And if you are live tonight, Murad, or Marie's live, or somebody else within your community's live, I'll look out for yous and I'll probably join yous tonight. I feel like staying up late and having a live streaming binge watch. Kimberly says, "Yikes! I might have to take back a few wrenches." Yeah, it's just. I don't think they should have the ability to delete comments on non-live videos. But Adriana is doing fine. MVW says I'll be here for 7 minutes, then I'll have to go. So I won't be staying on here too much longer. I'm going to be wrapping up this shortly. But there's such good company in here, it's hard to end the stream just yet. Mary says, I just make everyone a wrench. Everyone is equal. Mary is brave. Jenna says, back, what's everybody going to be up to this week? Not making any more videos. Watching videos instead. Now, sometimes I watch people's, like I've mentioned before, sometimes I watch people's videos on my PlayStation 4, which is great and all that, but you can't see that I'm watching you because I can't comment, I can't participate in the chat. So sometimes I am watching you, but no, I'm talking about a different Marie MVW. But he made Carlos a wrench. I guess no one can have any issues with that then, Mary, if you make everybody a wrench. You won't be missing much, Jenna, trust me. Bobby says, Paul, hello. I only wrench those I've gotten to know or who have been watching me a while and I've seen them behave. MVW says, thanks, honey, and I like you. I'm not sure whom she's saying that to. It's one of my best crowds I've had in the 246 live streams I've did on my 2 channels overall. Rebecca says she uses her wrench well. I always used caution when or if I'm a mod. You want something from me? What would that be, Bobby? MVW says, okay, 3 more minutes. Murad says I'm a wrench on everyone's stream because they know me and trust me. Not a wrench on my stream. Because nobody's a wrench on my stream. Yes, you do. She's my best mod. What I will say is what makes me giggle sometimes, what makes me giggle like a little schoolgirl sometimes is in other people's streams, there's moderators and they really take it very seriously. Like throughout the live stream, they'll warn people about what to not say and do, and I just watch and I just it's quite funny. It's quite amusing how serious some people take the whole blue wrench thing. Yeah, wrench drama. I'm a mod for someone Davis. Who's that? I'm I'm a bad mod. I'm very lazy, Mary says. Fastest link dropper in the West, Rebecca says. It's a nice profile picture, by the way, Rebecca, rather. I'm just nosing at people's profile pictures now. Jenna says if someone is abusing bad language, etc., or being homophobic, that's fair enough, Jenna. Mary, I'm just here to look good. I guess simply, if I think I'm a moderator in some people's channels, and I'm like Mary, let somebody else handle it. If like a troll comes in, let somebody else handle it. You know, the real birdie. Hello, I'm new here. I hope all is well, everyone. Welcome. I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm not going to stay too much longer either. So you're 10. I'm going to stay another 10 minutes, then I'm tapping out. I'm trolling Paul now, but he won't notice. What? Are you? Hey, you take care, MVW, and I'm sure you'll get the YouTube issues sorted out. Don't worry too much about it. Don't lose sleep over it. Ooh, I've got competition. Maria's live right now. That's another thing. That makes me giggle like a schoolgirl is when people get upset when they go live at the same time as somebody else. I mean, we're not TV, we're not a schedule. Go live whenever you want. I could not care less who's live at this time. I'm going live when I want to go live. And the same goes for others. If somebody else went live at the same time as me, I couldn't care less. Competition, guess what? Competition brings out the best in everybody. It's ridiculous. People get so upset about this. Hey, Hell's House Paranormal, welcome. Mary says, well, as long as the trolls are making fun of me and not the chat, we're good. I find it funny when they attack me because I can take it, Mary says. Bobby says hi. Exploring with Murad says, Rose. Absolutely. That is overdue, Jenna. A fleece appreciation group. That is overdue. I'm sure I'm sure you will be here next month. No, Paul, scroll up. Let's see what I've missed. Let's see what I've missed. I want you to go like my Facebook page. Oh, and what Facebook page is this? You'll still be here. There it is. I deactivate my Facebook so much. I can't be bothered with Facebook. I've deactivated it, so Hey, you take care, Murad, and I'll see you about. I'll probably pop into Marie's once I'm done here. Murad's saying bye, everybody. Yeah, that makes me giggle as well as those who take the blue wrench thing far too serious, and those that do these time slot things. And like, just go live when you want. Who cares? Oh me. Bobby said it's on my Facebook, handmade by Bobby. Kimberly says, book, I'll add that to my list of words I want Paul to say. What book? I shall next time I'm logged in. I'm glad you like the accent, Kimberly. Yeah, and it's like it makes me giggle at how serious some people take the whole blue wrench thing, and how annoyed they get if you take it away. That took everybody's away. There's like if you want to go live as specific time every day, fine, but don't get mad at some. Exactly. I mean, it's not TV. We're not supposed to be scheduled. But people really they get wound up over that minor issue. Kimberly says, I don't hear people with an accent like you're often. The Midnight Raven is another one I like watching because of her accent. Kimberly also says it's what drew me in when she said Quiddle. I had to Google what that even I'll have to Google that too. I've watched Lauren's Corner before. Watched a few of her live streams. She's from Glasgow, I think, or Edinburgh or something. Exactly. And even TV has different channels. Man, like if Mary went live right now, or Kimberly went live, or Bobby went live, or it's all went live. Hello, the Marine's wife. I wouldn't be freaking out right now saying, how dare they go live? How dare they go live at the same time as me? I'm not going to get any more views. Just go live when you want to go live. Doesn't matter when you go live or how long you go live for. None of this crap matters in the end. None of this rubbish matters in the end. I'm not going to take any of these 1,420 videos with me when I'm dead. None of this stuff matters in the end. And I'm doing pretty good. The Marine's wife, how are you? Welcome. Different accent than yours. Oh, they do. I just get a giggle out of it. I really do get a giggle. Right, and Diva Dave D says, right, we'll leave it all behind next week. Absolutely. Do I make this a 2-hour live stream? Do I dare? It's flown by. It's really, it doesn't feel like I've been on here an hour and 45 minutes. It has flown. It's been, and a lot of years have been here since the start. Very much appreciate that. The Marine's wife says, I'm good, getting ready to leave work. Hey, you take care, Bobby. I appreciate the great support lately. And yeah, I'll look out for you. And next time I sign into Facebook, I'll like your page. And I'll probably deactivate Facebook again. I can't be bothered with Facebook right now. I'm so glad there's other fleece lovers out there, Jenna. I'm so chuffed with that. Jenna says, I still think you have the brightest blue eyes on YouTube. Plus, you love fleece. They're comfy, cozy. I'll hang around here for a little while. Unless you are sick of me. Put a 1 if you're sick of me and think I should just have the big break now. Put a 1. That's for sure. Should have my fleece on now. What am I doing? I'm the fleece guy and I'm not wearing a fleece. How ridiculous. I rarely go out without a fleece these days. I think on the rare occasions when I don't wear a fleece, like people have a double take and I don't have a jacket on. Are you feeling okay today, Paul? Jenna's not sick of me. Oh, Dave's getting there, Phil. And Dave needs timed out. But Jenna's not sick of me just yet. So, I tried, haven't done so much live streams this year. I tried the schedule thing. Welcome, Gemma's Journey. Grace, I just seen you popped in. I didn't even know you were live. I enjoyed your Boolean stream the other night, Gem. If I had not been live, I would have been watching you. Jenna says, yep, I do. Oh, I love fleece jackets. Amen. Amen. They are the best thing ever. Comfy, cozy. Never mind. To hell with hoodies. To hell with fleeces is where it's at. What up, Gemma? Gemma, this is the second time you've joined me today. I appreciate that. Gemma was in my very lonely live stream earlier. I had 2 people in. Hey, everybody, my stream was only a half hour as my. Oh, no. Remember, you mentioned you had a cold earlier. Yeah, hoodies suck. If I I never want money for this. I know people have their Patreons and their super chat and all their stuff to do because to treat this as a job. To me, this should never, in my personal opinion, to me this should never be treated as a job, and I never ever want money for this. However, if I did have merch someday, I think you know what my merch would be. You know what my merch would be. Oh God, Gemma. Is it something you ate or drank? I hope you feel better. I think Murad mentioned Marie's live right now. Marie I sometimes watch. But I'm gonna check out your video too, Gemma. How did it go? In fact, you know who I miss? YouTuber I miss right now. I believe he's been on holiday. He hasn't seemed to have been uploading so much lately. Keith, Eagle VP. And actually, Gem, I was watching you today, but it was an old video. I think I've watched it before. And it was Eagle VP interviewing you, Gemma. It came up in my recommendations because I've been binge watching Eagle VP's videos. So I was watching you, but it was an old video today. I enjoyed it, Gemma. I think I've watched it before because I think my name was mentioned, so I must have been in the chat. But I watched it again, and I really enjoy his interviews with other YouTubers. I think it's a great idea. Yes, there would be probably a fleece, with all sorts of different colors, one fleece for each day. Diva Dave D says a T-shirt with me at the backbone. That's what your merch would be, I believe. Well, Dave is referencing how he's been the backbone of my chats, and he really has since starting jumping onto the lazy live streaming bandwagon in May. Diva Dave D has really been the backbone of my chats. God, Dave. Oh, you've got a playlist of your. I'll have to check them out, Gemma, because I learned things about you today I wasn't aware of, and I like the way Eagle interviews others. I think it's a great idea. YouTubers interviewing other YouTubers. He's asked me to be interviewed before. Why I haven't been on a panel. I haven't had a panel. Diva Dave D says, I'm glad I could help you get started. I've evolved so much since knowing you, Dave, clearly. Still in this room, but other aspects of my life have clearly evolved. And Gemma's been a great support to me, so is everybody in here has been a great support. I mean, Dave's been here since the beginning. Gemma, been here several months. Jenna, been here several months yourself now, I'm going to stay on another 7 minutes, a double 7 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. And then I'm going to wrap this stream up. I'm going to have my big break. And following this video, I'm just going to be a YouTube watcher in my free channels. Just going to watch other people. I'm going to have I think my videos have needed to be put on the shelf for quite some time. I'm going to put them on the shelf. And I'm going to have this much needed break. Because I am totally burnt out. And that live stream, I got 9 views on my original channel today. Was that was the telling sign today. I was like, Paul, like nobody's watching these. Time to take a break. So that's the plan. I think a break will be fantastic. I'd love to say I'd never make a video again, but I've learned from previous videos not to say that. Because unfortunately, I always seem to, like a bad penny, I always seem to roll back. Kimberly says, I hope you enjoy your holiday, even if I think a year is rubbish. It'd be so brilliant if I managed to do that. I don't think I'd be able to do that because I was thinking, doesn't YouTube delete people if they don't upload within 6 months or something? But then again, there's people out there that have never uploaded one video and they never get deleted. So book. Facebook is rubbish. Yes, that's why I'm not saying it this time around. This is why, Gemma, you know me too well. This is why I'm saying I'm taking a break instead of saying last video ever, farewell, goodbye, cheerio. That's why I'm saying the word break instead of never again. But wouldn't it be fantastic if this break lasted a year? It'd be great. Imagine how long my hair will be by then. Still on this long-haired journey. It looks longer when it's straightened. Need to straighten it. Kimberly, you've got great long hair. I've been on a long-haired journey myself. For many years, I just had a basic, short, boring ass haircut. I decided to get on a long-haired journey, and I haven't had a haircut since November 2016. I'm going to wrap this up, ladies and gents and divas alike, in the next 3 minutes. Kimberly says, I'm attempting to grow it out to my waist and maybe 3 inches off. Probably, Jenna. I had such a major, sorry, Steve. I had such a major crush on, I'm bisexual, by the way. I prefer women these days. But anyways. When I was younger, I had such a major crush on Shawn Michaels. I loved his long hair. I really fancied him when I was younger. And, well, this came full circle. Now I'm growing my hair like Shawn Michaels now, and as an adult. It's came full circle, this long hair thing of mine. But he was a fantastic wrestler, Shawn Michaels. Bald is beautiful too, Steve, before he gives me a stunner. But the main reason I really liked him is because of his long hair. He was such a handsome man too. Kimberly says, and thank you, by the way, I don't mind. Yeah, I think long hair rocks as far as I'm concerned. The longer the better. When Shawn Michaels got a haircut last year, that was like my childhood over. I was like, and then he then went bald like Stone Cold Steve Austin, which I don't think suited him. It suits you, but I don't think it suited Shawn. I was like, can't believe I'm living in a world where Shawn Michaels is bald. But I remember growing up and I was like, a major crush on Shawn Michaels. It was out of control. My crush on Shawn Michaels when I was younger. I was actually watching a WWE video today. It was Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon Scott Hall rewatching their infamous ladder match from WrestleMania 10. and just was bringing back. And Shawn Michaels was like, "Oh, when we had lots of hair," I'm like, "Oh yes, yes, the good old days." I think Shawn misses his hair too. Right. Anyways, I'm rambling on here. You mentioned Shawn Michaels. You mentioned long hair. Jenna says my hair is to my waist now, and Gemma's hair is shoulder length. My hair is getting quite longer. It looks longer when it's straightened, but it's just, I guess, past my shoulders now. I will say I do feel like I've always felt women's hair looks much better than men's hair. I've always felt that. I'm jealous of your hair, woman. I want hair like yours. And why am I not a hairdresser? Why am I not a hairdresser? Thank you very much, Rebecca. Um, so I tried out the schedule last couple of weeks, and I rebranded my third channel into a wrestling themed channel. Wrestle with Damien, it's called. I watched Monday Night Raw for the concept behind these new wrestle themed videos was an old disgruntled wrestling fan reacting to how bad wrestling is today. And my goodness, I sat through Monday Night Raw. I managed 2 hours, then I had to tap out after 2 hours. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the third hour. Wrestling is dreadful these days, absolutely dreadful. But I thought it'd be a fun concept for a video set. And, when I come back a year later, I probably will make a follow up to my Wrestle with Damien video on that channel. So I think it has the potential to be quite fun, I think. And I had fun making it. Yeah, I didn't have fun watching Raw. I was going to watch SmackDown this week. I really struggled watching Raw. I was, oh God. It's too PC, it's too PG, it's too soulless. Everybody sounds the same. The matches, the fake fights mean nothing. There's no characters. There's a severe lack of charisma with a lot of today's wrestlers. They don't look like wrestlers. Stone Cold Steve Austin looked like he could whoop your ass. The Undertaker, fantastic character. Macho Man, Randy Savage, charisma oozing. Brock Lesnar's the only one today that looks like he could kick your ass. The rest of them, they don't look like wrestlers. They do all these fancy flippy flip flop moves. No, it just means nothing. It just means nothing to the casual fan who just sees wrestling as fake fights. It means nothing to them. Absolutely nothing. Only hardcore wrestling fans like those kind of moves. To the rest of the general public, it just looks fake as, you know. Why am I not a hairdresser? Should have been. Anyways, on that wrestling note, I'm going to wrap up this live stream. I've really enjoyed this live stream. It's been great company. Going forward, I'm going to have a massive break from YouTube. See you all next year. No, after following this video, I'll just be a watcher on YouTube, and I'm looking forward to checking out people's content and more of it. I'm looking forward to this. This break has been overdue. I mean, 494 videos overall last year, a ridiculous number. Over 100 already this year. Like, I've really burnt myself out. So a break is, I think, is for the best. And I think it's been a great company in this live stream, and Dave saying, "All right, then you take care." Yeah, we will, Dave. I will. You look after yourself, young man, too. My fellow long-haired YouTuber friend. Kimberly says, "Enjoy your holiday, and I hope to see you around." Absolutely, I'll definitely be checking yourself out again. I'll be looking out for you, Rebecca, and Gemma's journey, Grace. If you're still here, Gemma, I'll be looking out. Well, you are young. You're not a kid anymore, Dave, but you're still a young man. You're still a very young man, I would say. And a long-haired young man, too. But I'm going to bugger off. And feel free to binge watch my videos if you want to. I very much appreciate that. And even when I do come back, hope to see you all around again. I'm sure lives will be in my agenda when I do eventually come back. Dave says, yes, I've been talking to this guy. He keeps thinking I'm closer to his age. And who is this? I'm intrigued. But I'm going to go, Dave. I'm going to go. Chat to you all there. Kimberly's going to be. I am ready. I'm ready. God, oh, I feel sorry for you, Kimberly. Don't do it. Don't do it. Toodles. Feel sorry for you, but I appreciate people watching my old stuff. Oh, right. I see. Boy, he's not near you. He's years older than me. Never mind you. Anyways, I'm going. I'm off. I'm off ski. Take care, all. God bless.